Alright, tonight we're going to cut this lettuce. But first, the question is, will it grow back? So if you plant lettuce in the garden, it grows back when you cut it. You can do this a couple times during the season until it gets too hot, or if you live in a cool climate, you could probably do it for a long time. I don't know. I usually do it in my regular garden until about June or July, when the lettuce starts to taste bitter and is no longer good. But this lettuce is growing in a container of water using the Kratky method. So the question is, if I cut it, will it grow back? So tonight we're going to cut it. We're going to do two things. We're going to cut it, we're going to see how much I get, and then I'll fill you in later on if it grows back or not. So let's do it. Let's get a little closer here. First of all, you'll note that this is an incredible display of lettuce. I lost my knife. Alright, so we're just going to cut this right down here at the base. Get these dead leaves out of here. Looks like I got two plants growing over one in here. Look at that. Look at that. Get the back ones off. Oh my heavens. That is a heck of a head of lettuce. You see that? I have grown 564 grams of lettuce, or 1 pound and 3 ounces, which is pretty great. Now, this lettuce I started on the 24th of November, which makes it seem like a long time to be growing lettuce, and it is. But the reason why it took so long is because I forgot to change the nutrients. Once I put the right nutrients in, we were off and running. And now we have lettuce with leaves that look like, I mean, look at that leaf on that lettuce. This is butter crunch lettuce. It's pretty sizable. I'm very pleased with it. Now, normally I would just swap this out for a new crop, but because I want to see what happens, I'm going to let it grow and see if it comes back. It may or may not come back. I don't know. We'll see. One other thing about this lettuce is that it will keep for 2 or 3 weeks in the fridge. It keeps much longer than lettuce you buy at the store. I'm not going to wash it. I'm just going to put it right in the fridge. I'm going to put a paper towel in the container that it's in to kind of soak up any moisture that gathers in there. But it's going to keep for 2-3 weeks, which is probably how long it'll take us to eat this much lettuce. So, like I said, I'll keep you updated on the grow back. Thanks. Alright, this is my lettuce that I cut off and has now grown back. I cut this lettuce off the same day I planted this lettuce. So the question was, can I cut off my lettuce and will it grow back? And I filmed an earlier clip of this where I said, no, it's not worth it, because it was just kind of barely sprouting. But in the past, I don't know, week, it's kind of just taken off here. It's bigger than this lettuce. So, I mean, you've got this massive root structure down here. And I thought these roots were dead and gross, but I put them in some hydrogen peroxide for a while and kind of changed the water a couple times, and they've surprisingly stayed alive. So that's awesome. My conclusion has changed to, can I cut it off, to yes, you can cut it off and it will grow back. Now, how many times you want to do this, I don't know, because it's more maintenance. You've got to pour more water in here because these giant roots and these giant leaves suck up more water than a new seedling like this. It may be better. You may be better off starting new seedlings, and then when these are ready to cut, you drop these in, and off you go. You just got to continue to supply that way. But I was just pleasantly surprised by how fast these grew back. I mean, that's quite a bit of lettuce compared to this in the same amount of time. So if you can cut it off and keep your roots healthy, and you're willing to put forth a little bit extra effort into filling the container back up when it runs out, I say go for it. Anyway, I've got some tomatoes over here. They're doing great. My new seedlings, these are black-seeded Simpson. This is a different kind of lettuce, so that might not be exactly a fair comparison, but this is supposed to mature in about 30 days, just like this. So, I think it's pretty fair. And good luck. Let me know if you've had any different experiences, or if you have a better experience or a better way to do it. And thanks for watching.